Check the frequency of the sound you need. Slide up and on the mic every single week. From the local preachers to the sermon. These figures that you really count. Got the politics pulling the religion still falls. How the digital revolution is changing them all. The tech keeps you on, gotta keep facing the debt. How the cost of living healthcare leaves a permanent gap. That's the future, the foundation we built from the high school, the skills that are still. Education's the key, that isn't a lie. It's the real talk radio, it's knocking on the from the valley box to the fight, fair wages in the future looking bright. We examine the history, as they repeat, cause the system's a cycle. You can't be discreet, put the facts on the table, no spin, no dispute. And drop the needle heavy with a throwback to something extra, better knowledge is courage, and the truth can't hide. That's the future's the foundation we built from the high school, to the skills that are still. Education's the key, that isn't a lie. It's the talk radio, it's knocking on the line. Yeah. Yeah. You know this. Something extra.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lagniappe podcast. We're here for our kickoff event here at Calendar's Lounge. We want to start it off right. So this is a greeting to everybody for tuning in. And I got something in store for the people that's here and for the people that's going to be tuning in online. But I'm going to get the participation of the people. Before we kick off, we like to do things the right way. So the right way is starting off with a prayer. So we're going to ask Ms. Didi to step up to the mic right behind me and give us a good blessing and prayer so we can kick this podcast off the right way.
Amen.
You want a mic?
Lord, we thank you. Can you? Okay, Lord, we thank you for gathering all of us together. Lord, let it be that you are in the midst of this place and that you use them, Lord God, in this place, Father God, tonight. And we thank you for all that you've done in bringing them together and helping them to get everything started, Father God. Bless the owners that allowed us to come in and them to do the podcast tonight. And we thank you for everything and give you the glory, honor, and the praise. In Jesus' name. Amen.
All right, so we're going to kick my co-host, Nora Jan-17, to kick us off to let you know what Lagniappe is about. And I'm going to finish off where I'm going to finish it off, like always, behind him.
All right. So this podcast me and Pope put together, it's going to be conversation. It's going to be honest conversation in a respectable manner. So you're able to say, feel however you want to feel, discuss whatever you need to discuss. If you need to blow off steam, that's fine. If you want to talk about your best friend behind their back, just don't use no names. The main thing is we want to keep it authentic. We won't want to put no whipped cream on it or anything like that. Just keep it genuine. That's it. Go ahead, Pope.
So to follow up what he's saying when he's saying the authentic of it. As a lot of people know, social media with things that's going on, people are trivialized with politics, religion, sexism, the different things, economic struggles, healthcare. That's something that we're going to do different. And yes, we're going to put a little Lagniappe on that, a little extra for everybody. So that little extra is gonna be a little controversy. Like I say, everybody like a little toxicity that keeps everybody tuned in, unfortunately. But we're gonna keep it real for that part. But we're gonna start it off for MLK weekend with a poem, some music for everything to go. Because we got to honor one of the heroes that set Black people forward to moving for this year. So before we get started, we're gonna have a little music intro by our DJ Will that he put together. Then we're gonna have a poem from Climax to get things kicking off.
I don't know, bro.
First thing in the morning, when I open my eyes and see you, I feel like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I can
Hey.
My name is Climax. I am a poet from Houston. It's spelled Klimax, 2 X, because I got 2 X's. Anyone before and after don't count. Period. So I'm gonna run that intro back. Climax, middle name Buttercream, last name Mistress Buttercream, because I bake and the boys like my buttercream. So this one is called Morning Wood. It's something about that thick, long morning dick. I dream about it, have nightmares when I can't get to it. Bend me over and handle me. Pull my hair and spank me while in it. Shoot that pool stick and drill up in it. I like Morning Wood. That dick got a sister about to get locked up behind it. Driving by your house and stalking. All on your social media, all toxic. Didn't I say I like your Morning Wood? I can damn near taste it. Put that T-I-E on my lip. Finger fuck me on that aggressive shit. Now spread my thighs and move hard. I'm so in it. I need that hard ass morning wood. I'm about to add your name to my deed behind it. Cook you breakfast in bed behind it. You know, fuck them babies and spit their ass out. I need that thick ass morning wood. But first, let me stop thinking that you might be free. Cause fuck it, since we here, tonight you mine. And I'm gonna need you to give it to me one more time before you leave. I like that hard ass morning wood. Now take me to the climax that I am. Oh.
Hey, wow.
Say no. I am doing.
Well, yeah. Like I said, everything's authentic. Nothing.
This
nothing to do-
podcast,
Oh, I can tell you, I told you.
nothing to really start off with. So everybody that's here, everybody's here. Y'all see the cards that's on your table. Download the cue cards for the app. That's part of the cocktail and conversation. It's anonymous. I'm gonna let y'all know that it's anonymous. You can come up to the mic. Any question you want to ask. There's no limit to the question that you want to ask. It's about people's perspectives and views. So certain things I didn't do the intro to for what we're doing with the podcast is we interview people for thoughts and different things that we bring up. Some of y'all intros, which y'all think will generate to that podcast. Not only that, on the other one is the YouTube QR code. So we got some giveaways today, up to $50 gift card. You know, you can take somebody out, or you can spend money on yourself, however you want to do it. So we're gonna get that later. So once y'all down there, we'll get going off with it. So make sure y'all down it. So it's on the back. The top is the application you download for that, and you can put in your questions. It's gonna come in anonymous, so I won't see it, and nobody that on there will never see it. You will see a Lagniappe cocktails and conversation button. So, and another thing that I forgot to bring, since it was brought to my attention that I forgot. Some of the things that we want to do, we want to promote, you know, a little positivity going on in the community. We know a lot of things with the news and everything, so much negativity. So we do want to get with certain groups that do community service and different things, so we can videotape it, record it, and get some of the people that worked on that, and so we can move forward.
Pope, I also want to mention that this podcast in no way supports any particular view or anybody's specific opinion, and we're not associated with no specific party or presence or circumstances at all.
Yeah, if you love Trump, hate Trump, we don't care.
Right on, right on.
Political views, things that matter to most people is that we learn is children, education, healthcare, financial literacy. What else can I say? That
Morning wood.
morning wood. That for some people, diverse people. You know, we in the U.S., so we like it like that.
Right on, right on.
So this is for the people that's on everything, because we got Nora behind the turntables looking at everything with Will. So this is what we're gonna do for the giveaways. So every person you send to the subscribe on the app right now, your friends, you can send a link, anything that you do. The most people before we leave get the gift card. And I'm gonna do something even special for the people that's online. If you get the most than anybody here, we will give you $100. We'll give you $100 because you're online. So maybe we should do that for the people that's here too. See how motivated. But we're gonna get that going in a minute. So that's just a challenge for everybody, because we're trying to move things a little bit more different, things that the people can view, people can see their work, their focus. And hey, the future is bright once we move down and get these politicians to hold them accountable on my understanding.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody got it? Everybody got it?
Everybody take opportunity and download the app, get signed in, logged in, whatever you need to do. And it's gonna be kind of different here.
So, before we get started on everything else, Will, can you give us a little music while everybody's getting it together? I can look at this. Hey, my friend. I still have a dream, Jesus, in the American. One day, this nation will rise up, leading the street. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and all men. Oh yeah. I have a dream. One day on the rainbow, one will walk of slaves and the sun will away. Will they be able to sit down? I have a dream. One day, even the same people in gospel, sweltering with the heat of the present, be transformed into an oasis, freedom and justice.
He said, still
One day, when they will not be I have a dream that one day in Alabama, with this grace, with this governor, having his one day like that, that's sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day everybody shall be made all the wrong places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the word of the Lord will be revealed and all shall see it. This is our hope. We will be able to do all of that. We will be able to transform we will be able to be free one day. This must become from the mountains of New York. Rain from the Smoky Mountains, Colorado. Every rain that real rain, real rain, look out mountain of Tennessee. That real rain, hill, Mississippi. From every in the way of the old Negro spirit. So free at last, free at last. All the money. Free at last. All right.
Free at last, thank God Almighty. We free at
Free at
last.
last.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Thank God Almighty. We free at last.
I see. All right. So, Jared, Nora, how we looking?
We're looking good. We're looking
We
good.
looking good.
Yeah, we're looking good in the hood, baby.
I see the delay. See the delay. All right. So we're gonna give every. So they got 2 tasks on hand. So I'm waiting on the questions. If anybody have any questions, it can be anything you want. Any questions?
I need my people to go ahead and submit the questions. What is you waiting on? A personal invitation? Do I need to call your name out? Go ahead and submit your question. It's anonymous, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's anonymous. It's
Yeah, it's
anonymous.
anonymous. We ain't gonna put you on the spot.
We can't call nobody out.
Yeah, it's anonymous. Come on, submit your questions.
Maybe we should let anybody online if they have any questions that something that people might be interested.
Well, we got a couple of people. DJ Phil Cole, he commented, and Miss Celisa Bryce commented. So, no, can we get a question from you? Come on with it now. No questions yet?
Question is why people can't follow orders.
Oh, you ain't gonna never get
You
it.
can't never answer that.
Oh,
Why black
no.
people can't follow direction.
Do. You know, comedian.
Somebody comments
Why
that,
people never on time.
am I really anonymous?
Yes, you are really anonymous. We don't have your number or your name, no
Well, let me
contact.
show them. I guess nobody believes. I'm gonna show. Nobody really believes. It's gonna show your name.
Yeah, it's anonymous. It's anonymous question.
You look at it, everybody's scared. It's anonymous.
Hi, Celisa.
You can answer the question if somebody give a question. Just want y'all to see. It's anonymous. You don't know. Even if you want to answer the question.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead and ask a question.
My question is, what age should the grown children move out of your house? What we got on that?
When they too big to smell, they.
Wait,
There you
what was
go.
the question?
The question is, at what age do you have your grown children to move out your house?
Anybody got grown children that want to answer that?
When they start smelling their piss.
Yes, what's up?
Anybody want to answer that? Step to the mic. Step to the mic. Or you said step to the mic. Or you want to bring the mic to you?
Let's have a discussion about it. Let's talk about
We
it.
talking about
And we're gonna be respectable. So come on with it. Your children can stay with you till they get 50 if you want them to. That's your business. What about you, Pope?
Well, I'm gonna put it. Somebody say depends on the situation.
No, I'm talking about you, Pope. At what age are you putting your grown children out?
I don't know, man. I hope they like us together before I put them out.
Well, cheated. That's what you waiting on. You may be waiting on.
It depends if I'm raising my kids right. You know, you got to put them out some type of way, right? So
Yeah.
if you instill the morals, the values in them, they're gonna always come back. But they're gonna want to leave too because they see the value of things once they get out.
Right.
They see the world that you talk about.
That groceries actually cost money. They don't just pop up in the refrigerator.
I want
All right.
to go to their house and waste food like they did with me.
I got a couple of questions from the internet.
Okay.
All right. So this is the first question from this is from the Goddess Chief Essence. If you could say anything to Black women, what would you say?
Say that again.
If you could say anything to Black women, what would you say? I would say, keep your head up, baby. Stay focused, and we appreciate y'all already.
Anyone want to answer that? What would you say? What's the freedom question?
All right. The question is, if you could say anything to black women, what would you say?
Hello? Depending on the situation.
You know, go ahead.
Whoever it is, they got.
Well, let's speak in general terms since we don't have no specifics. If you could say something to all the black women in the whole world, what would it be?
Okay. Well, listen to your hood. Oh, Lord, I
Man, you gonna get us cut up in here, man.
Wait, okay, listen to your man.
Hey, you say thing.
Listen to your man. The women won't y'all man to listen to. Y'all won't y'all man to listen.
Yeah, all the women, the good ones, the bad ones, the pretty ones, the not so pretty ones, all of them.
Women that's not in the real. That was just that was my first question.
So something that men could say to women, right?
Yeah. Well, if you could, what would you say to all black women?
To all black
If you could.
So since I'm a little
That's it.
since I'm a little biased, and I love my foundation Black American women, keep your head strong. Don't let these other women steer you off your narrative. You're a queen in your own right and beauty. Y'all are powerful above measures, and y'all are the queens to our hearts. That's it.
Appreciate that, Pope. Appreciate that, Pope. All right. Are we done with that question?
Yeah, I have an anonymous question.
Go ahead.
Some parents don't want their children to leave.
Never? Never ever?
That's
Never
what-
ever?
Some parents don't. Some parents don't.
Okay.
They don't want their children to leave. In the old days, a family stayed together through generation of families. In old days, a family stayed together through generations, and families were stronger, and it was easier to survive with everyone together. In many other cultures, that is still the way it is today.
Yeah, I agree. Now, one thing I do have to say about everybody together, I think the crack thing messed that up. When they start selling your VCR and your TV, oh no, you got to get up out of here.
So the thing with the culture thing, I think we have to put that in perspective in the proper context. A lot of cultures are more ground rooted. I think we always bring up systemic racism and different things in culture of Black America, right?
Right.
So our culture is, and other cultures, no parent ain't finna let no kid, boyfriend, or girlfriend come over and spend a night, no matter how old they are, even some that are married.
You can't even go in and spend a night. You can't even go in the room and close the door. Y'all rather sit in the living room and watch whatever y'all gonna do.
So, but some parents, when you if you don't want your kids to leave, I get it. I mean, you have that. This is more of a mother instinct than a father instinct.
Yeah, I agree.
So mothers claim to be nurturing and they want the protection of their kids. Usually, when it's the father around, they always try to get the mother so it can be them back to them again, and their kids have to find their way and path in life.
Right, because the father is going to, well, me as a father, I can't speak for all the fathers, but you're going to try to make it slightly uncomfortable so they're not so comfortable there laying around or whatever they're doing now that they want to get. I'm going to tell you this right here. It ain't nothing like having your own place where you can come in from after you get through dealing with the whole world and close the door and close everybody out on the other side of it. It ain't a feeling like that other than having your own car, of course.
But we have to look at that too. Are we sending our kids out in the best financial stability of understanding finances, how the world works? Are we looking at them? Are we preparing them? A lot of parents prepare their kids once they get 18. They don't prepare their kids at a younger age. Even like in anonymous questions, they prepare their kids at a younger age. So by the time they hit 18, they're striving. But for some reason, we have people wait till their kids are 18. And they say, well, you're grown now. You should know what you're doing.
They wanted to live with them forever. They wasn't trying to get them ready to get up out of there.
I don't know about that. can't speak on it.
That's what they saying. They say
what they
they
say.
want to understand. That's what they say. Yeah.
Tell you what, maybe we need to interview more people on the street and ask them that are parents.
We'll do that.
This
We'll
is like
definitely
something we
do
need
that.
to put in, do an investigation. That's a good question.
We'll
That's
do
a good-
that.
I
We'll
like
do
that
that.
question.
All right.
That's a good question.
What else you got?
What else we got?
Does anybody want to chime in on that?
So this one has.
Okay.
You want to chime in? Come to the mic. Gotta come to the mic.
Yes, sir. Come on, please. We want you to.
And just to let y'all know, the guy that's coming up is CeeLo. He's one of our interviewers, as well as Climax that interview people. We got a couple of people that do interviews on the street, but he's one of them. So I'd like to hear his take on this.
Go ahead, sir.
Come down to parenting and the age limit as far as when they should be able to leave the house. I think it's not an age requirement per se, but where they are in their development. But then also in that regard, are they willing to receive the information and the counseling and the coaching that the parents are trying to offer? So whenever you're still in a receiving manner, you're still trying to learn and you're coachable, then there's not really, or I don't feel personally, there should be a time limit on when they should have to vacate the home. I think we should try to keep these kids as long as we can until we allow them to be in the best predicament to leave, so they don't have to come back to the home, right? That's the difference. Right? But when they're too big for the program,
Right.
then they ass gotta go.
Right. You
So
eating up all the food and
that's
stuff.
the caveat. As long as you're willing to abide by the rules,
Yeah.
and, you know, learn what we got in the system here in the program, because I got mine. So if you're trying to get yours, I can show you how I got mine, and we can move harmoniously.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
At what age did you leave your parents' home? Do you remember?
No, actually, I do remember.
Okay.
I got married at the age of 25, and I was independent at least, maybe a year before that.
So about 23,
So
24
about
years old?
24, I had my first apartment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Did my thing, but here's the other thing. After I left the home, had my apartment, we got married and had a child, I actually moved back with my family and helped out my mother until we were able to go and have our home built. So we utilized our resources as a family and we made it work.
Okay. So 23, 24. Now, I understand it. Like you said, if they going along with the program and everything is good, cool. But when you got to come in and the water pitcher is always empty and they done used all the light bread and left the empty pack on the counter and all that old weird stuff, you know, they, like you said, they have to be receptive to what's going on in the home. So I agree with some portion of
Well,
that, what
look
you
at it
said.
this way. If you can abide by my rules in my home, or if you want to be independent, you can do that. But no matter whether it's a job or a home or hell, even jail for those who like to find out what that's about and get incarcerated, you're going to have to follow somebody's rules.
Right.
Follow mine while you got freedom and air and good food
And come and go
all
when you
the
get ready.
macaroons and macaroons you want, and you know, follow the rules of the house, lay of the land, and you should be fine, right?
Right. I agree. If everybody can live there in harmony, it's no issue. But
Absolutely.
when you start having the friction, that's when things get uncomfortable. And being the man of the house, I'm not going nowhere. So we can get you a roommate or whatever we need to do if you don't want to, like you say, play by the game, the rules of the game.
That's all it is.
Appreciate that, my brother. What
Well,
else?
I like how CeeLo put that. I mean, I said the same thing. He's more political on story, but it sounded good. It sounded really good. So we have another question that we have.
Go
I
ahead,
don't know
Pope.
I don't know why this is a question, and I feel like it's disingenuous. And maybe some ladies can elaborate. Maybe they know more than us when it comes to men. Why don't men listen and take accountability?
Do we
Now, I'd like to hear some women come to this.
do we
like,
have
and-
any
and
women
their take.
that would like to voice their opinion on that?
But the thing is, we don't know what do you mean by. Give us some examples. I know there's a few guys here, but give us some examples what you mean by not listening and taking accountability.
Do we have any young ladies that would like to take the microphone and address this question?
I don't think they're coming. I just think they just want the
Look.
controversy of this.
Look,
If we disagree, we can't. How you say you can't win for losing?
right. And we don't judge, ain't no pressure. Just say what you got to say, and it's all good in the hood.
It's a
About
moment. We get a moment. We don't own the man.
all right, so if ain't
Well, let's put it like this. I mean, and this agenda. Let's see, huh? I think I'm gonna be toxic.
you ready?
I gotta be a little toxic.
All right, y'all put y'all life jackets on. We just going some deep water. Here we
Yeah,
go.
we need a little toxicity.
Oh Lord.
Do men listen? We listen. But we tune out too. Soon as you say something, we tune out.
Well,
Especially when it go left.
it depends on how you say it too. That make a big part in it, ladies. Your presentation says a lot because the way you present it, it don't matter what you're saying. If you present it in the wrong way, it's gonna go one in one ear and straight out the other. But if you can, we like the femininity and we like the compassion.
Some men like aggressive women.
You know, to each his
Some men
own.
like to be choked and hit on, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like that.
That's what's up.
Now the accountability thing, that's subjective because when I hear this is the thing when people say accountability.
Hold on, Pope. Hold on.
You got
Hold on 1 second.
all right.
To all the people that's mumbling and telling secrets to each other, we
We
want to
can
hear.
hear.
We want to hear you. So please share. Go ahead, Pope.
All right. So the accountability thing that people get construed when they bring up accountability. And when you say accountability, it's a step process. It's a procedure, right? In order for somebody to take accountability, that means they have to take responsibility. So if you haven't taken responsibility, how can you help somebody accountable? But it is ways that you can hold people accountable, right? So certain things you can hold accountable, right? So you're a husband or wife. Okay, you already took the responsibility. So you're accountable. If you're in a relationship, you already took responsibility. So there's some accountability. Now, what that accountability means to different people, it's subjective because nobody is a monolith. No one's the same. I'm not you, Nora. I'm not DJ Will. I'm not CeeLo. I'm different from every man. It's certain things that women feel like every man is in line. But when men, how we use it, and I'm not trying to switch this to the women, when we generalize women like that, there's someone say, well, we're not the same. And I do believe all women are not the same. So people align with people who have certain standards or values of responsibility and accountability. And that's why you see things move a little different. DJ, well, you got something because, you know, they say you didn't take responsibility on the last thing you said. I mean,
I guess.
yeah.
No, I ain't got
All right. Any man?
You know, I would, but no.
All right.
I might start a fight in here.
That's, no fights. We got to be respectable. We got to be
I
respectable.
might start a fight. No.
Anybody want to elaborate on this particular question?
No, they don't.
All right,
I know women want
That's
to-
all right. That's all right. We'll follow up with this one. Let me give you a couple of things off the internet.
No, we're not.
If for me to take accountability, look, CeeLo with the little women whisper. No.
They can't use
Every time I see
they can't
every
use
time
their
I see
mouth.
them men do this, you snap it.
Oh, he ain't got no boots on the ground, do he? He got his boots on the ground over there. All right, Pope.
We gonna take it. Can Miss Teresa come up? Miss Teresa, come on, Miss Teresa. This is Miss Teresa's spot for everybody. I know I see people from Austin, Dallas, San Antonio. I got people from California that's on. I want you, especially y'all come down to visit Texas. Y'all gotta come to Miss Teresa.
Calendars Lounge, 12288 Westheimer Road.
And I know y'all like the vibe, huh? You like the vibe? It's cool?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice in here. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's real nice.
Get away. Come, Miss Teresa. Tell everybody about your lounge and things that you do.
And what you got going on nowadays?
He got you.
Welcome to Calendars Lounge. This is it. This is where we have grown folks conversation. This is grown people music. We just vibe out and just have a great time here. We play games, adult games, and have adult conversations. We have game night on certain nights. For just follow my page. Y'all follow my page.
What's the page, Miss Teresa?
I am on Instagram at Calendars Lounge _HTX, as well as Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. So, and also, not only do I have a lounge, I also have an event space, which is upstairs right now. I'm having a fashion show. So if anybody is here in the Houston area and you want to come out and look at some beautiful ladies strut their stuff, head on over to Calendar's event space, which is happening right now upstairs at Calendar's event space.
Thank
My address is 12288 Westheimer in Chaparral. So come check me out.
That ain't what Google said. Google said West Time.
Oh, it just said Westheimer. Yeah, that's
West Time Road. West Time Road.
Westheimer goes this way.
Yeah.
Chaparral goes that way.
Yeah.
She's right here for everybody that needs to come. Also, we had Adrian come through. She has a nonprofit that she does for giving clothes. What else, DJ Will? I can't remember everything.
Mental health.
Yeah, she does mental health awareness walks and get donations for people that are mentally challenged and things of that nature.
Works at the food bank.
Yeah, and she does things for the food bank. So she does a lot of community service. And I know she's an Eastern Star. I got to give the Eastern Star ladies a lot of props today. I think I'm doing a lot of different things.
Don't
in
forget
different
about the
variations.
place.
Yeah, I have a sister and a few
the
cousins,
Masonic,
Eastern Star.
Lodge, you know,
Forget about it.
Yes, sir.
in the Israelites, the Muslim brothers and everything else. Yeah. All y'all doing great work.
Yeah, appreciate that. And we're going to be doing, like Pope was saying, we're going to be doing community outreach so we can highlight some of these people in the community that's doing positive things, because we want that to be a root of what are we doing. We want to spin some positives around, not just all the negativeness all the time.
And yeah, for the people that text me and want to know the lady in the yellow dress, since I got like 20 text messages, I don't know how to get that many. Yes, it's Climax. Climax does spoken poetry. She also cooked great dessert dishes too. A banana bread cookie, and that was off the chain. I think I'm gonna have a big back if I eat some more of those.
You already got a big back.
I was just thinking.
So you might have a. So we're going to bring her after the thickness is subsided. We're going to bring her and let her promote her internet presence as well.
Yeah. So y'all will be seeing Climax and everything else with CeeLo, Megan. Trying to think, this is somebody.
Your son.
Yeah, and J Vic. So we got people. So when we do interviews, and we want to show everybody everything has to start somewhere. We know a lot of kids ask me when it comes to business, how do you get this and that and another? So we're gonna explain that. Certain things you have to start from the bottom. A lot of people don't see what goes on behind the scenes. Certain things look easier than others. Usually when you have people that master their craft, usually they do make the job look a little easier.
Right.
And people get a little envious.
Right.
People get a little jealous.
But it make it look easier than what it is, because they know how to do it and they can move efficiently when they're doing things, But and that's just like anything else. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it.
That's it. Any more questions?
Pope.
Tell you what we got giveaways.
Pope.
What's going on?
Let me get some of this online stuff out the way.
Okay.
All right. So we got Solo served. He commented attention deficit and cultural loss because of systematic devaluing of our history. I'm not sure if it's associated with the kids leaving home or not. And then we got another one that says tradition has been lost from the same guy, Solo. I feel that dysfunctional household breaks culture. All right.
Yeah.
And we got another one that commented that they need some help, or they would like to have help as far as becoming financially independent or financially literate. Either or, both of them end up with the same thing: money in your pocket. And we got the goddess again. We say, why do you feel women struggle? Well, I'm gonna say that one. That's for Climax there.
Well, now say the question. Let's say the question.
Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna say the question. I'm gonna need to. Let me get my beeps ready. All right. Why do you feel women struggle to climax while being intimate with a man? So that was one. And then we have another one that came in that says, I guess this is in reference to the kids. It says, but the new kids, they don't want to work. So that's back to what we was talking about initially.
Oh yeah. So that's the individual thing about women climax.
Yeah, that's why I say it.
That depends who you with.
Yeah, how much time you got?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That depends who you
Okay,
with.
yeah.
But what was the financial literacy thing?
Yeah, help financially. So either financial literacy or financial schemes or plans.
Those are things that we have certain financial advisors and stuff.
Right.
And like we talked about, we're gonna get some financial people on the show.
Experts, not
Yeah,
just Pookie off the corner who sell dope. We're gonna get some experts.
We're gonna get someone on, and it's a guy out of Baton Rouge. It's a couple of guys out of Louisiana that are great with financial. It's some in Houston too. And we're gonna try to get them on, and we're gonna set it up, and probably hopefully and maybe February, March, soon as we get the outline for that, because we know financial literacy is a big thing. Certain things that we look at culture-wise as Black people. What was the one that Solo? You said something about
Solo did a couple of them. The first one was tradition. Traditions have been lost. I feel that dysfunctional households break culture. And then they said the one about attention deficit and cultural loss because of systematic devaluing of history.
So the history part, yes, because the thing is traditionally a lot of us we lose the value of family over time, and this is something that I think somebody gonna take my talking points. I said this on different platforms.
Let them take them. They know where they heard it from.
Well, yeah. So over time, families are being diluted, right? The family value, the family system is going away. Why? Because a lot of people don't understand structure of family. You got corporate greed. You got parents, or even if they're a single parent, that's working more hours. It's hard time to spend time with your kids. You have different things that's been blocking that, and understanding how much money is coming out the household. When we talk about insurance, if you need life insurance policies, the economics of everything is really hurting some of the family structure because everybody's on the mindset to make money, get money.
Chasing that bag.
Bag.
Back when we was coming up, the issue used to be babies having babies.
Yeah.
So nowadays, we got grandchildren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love them to death. They're my baby. That's right.
Yeah, but even you have some grandparents that's even working harder than their kids now.
Right.
Because they didn't understand. And with the age of technology and what's out there, a lot of people don't want to sacrifice to get where they need to be at an early age and understand. A lot of us parents don't even teach family values to our kids too. So you got to think about that. I'm pretty sure most people that's here or anything with their parents, how often are you talking about family values? We hear about family legacy, leaving money or something behind for the kids, but not family values, not certain family traditions, not certain family history, what went on. It's a lot of things that we're missing that's going on that really needs to be dissected and try to get people back, because a lot of things it's a lot of fractions that people take to divide us, but nobody don't want to look at the things that can bring us together.
And that's what we're going to do, Pope. We're gonna bring them together, baby. We're going to bring them together.
So those are things we have to be aware of when we talk about these type of things. When we get to the political part, and I know that's going to be hard for a lot of people.
No guns allowed. Don't bring your gun up in here.
The political part, because a lot of us are not about party. We're about people and about legislative. So the whole thing that's saying a lot of Black people up now is on a political stance. Either you're a Black MAGA or you're a Black this, or you got to be a Democrat and everything else. So the nuance of a lot of things we have to really talk about. And why is that a fraction of the vision when we talk about things and you listen to people's talking points, they bring up other cultures and how they move. And they're divided, but they stick together. Right. Even if they represent something totally different. They have a core base that keeps them together. And somehow we don't know what our core base is.
And you have to expect that, and I'm not just going to be throwing or dropping names and then, but like Cornell X, you have to expect that certain people, certain groups of people, once you get your stuff together and you start making positive moves and people start following you, they're gonna dig up dirt. They're going to find, even if it's fabricated, they're going to throw dirt on your name. So nobody is going to be immune to the badness, no matter how good you are or how good you're trying to be or how positive you're trying to be in your community for your culture. They coming regardless.
That's true. So, but we have to look at that. I think we miss when we talk about black, or even if you want to say black excellence or black empowerment, not really black excellence. Let's look at black empowerment. Let's look at black empowerment like how you see the Black Israelites move, the Nation of Islam, the brothers, how they move. And these are black men and women that have their community, but their standards, their spiritual beliefs are solid in what they do. And they move, and they, like I said, their base foundations are solid that a lot of us miss.
That's what's up.
We don't have any more questions.
Not on my end. I think we kind of cleared out everything over here. Y'all come on, give me another batch. We knocking them on out. I don't know if I can do this. I got a partner here from my hometown. Yeah, he got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, and just want to ask him if he like, he can come up to the microphone and bless the microphone or whatever it was he like to comment on, make a statement on, or anything like that. Come on up.
Come on up. Ease on down. Ease on down.
You don't want none of it? You good?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Yeah, here we go. Y'all listen what this young man here have to say, because he's not speaking from he say, she say. He's speaking from experience. You can introduce yourself if you like. If not, let me know. I'll introduce you. One time for my people here.
When I was born here, born in Houston, lived when I was 2 years old, but raised in Louisiana about 48 years. But I decided to resign back to Houston. Left Louisiana, you know, some people say I was running things now, but I wanted to better my life.
Yeah, new place, new start. That's right.
Things sometimes you got selfish things for family members and friends and whatever.
That's what's up. That's what a man gonna do anyway.
I've been here 5 years, so 5 years, I learned a lot in 5 years. I've been here in my life, you know, in and out of prison and seen a lot of things, done a lot of things, you know.
If you could, what would you tell them young boys out there that's wilding, man?
Life, you know,
Yeah, just take it easy. Yeah, just let them know.
Because, you know, sometimes when we were coming up,
Yeah, we was there. That's right.
we had nobody that was to come up and stand up and tell us, because if I come to your house, disrespect you, your mom and dad are whooping.
Right. And then call your mama and tell her she did it.
Right now, you can't hit nobody else.
No. You can't hit your own shit.
Nah. And I got family members right now, they won't come to my house because when their kids come over there, you know, hey, I'm putting that burning magnum on. I'm just telling the dog on throw. And sometimes I think about going back home, man, and then reaching out. This year haven't even started yet. Here we got 3 months.
Yeah, and that's a little bitty town. Not no big. Houston City is a small town.
And the bad part about it, you know, we got a lot of people, politicians, we got police officers, and I don't want to put my mouth on another man and speak down on him, but we got people too that stand behind the pulpit, but come behind the pulpit and come out in the street.
Buying women.
You already got the people in the church, like God said, you got the people go out in the street and pulling people in.
Right.
But they satisfied with the people they got. Instead of going out there in the field and bring some more souls.
Right. Fishermen of men.
Yeah.
I think that's what the term
And
was.
a lot of them is not fishing men because they satisfied with the fish that they have right now on this plate. Instead of going out there in the world and pulling more guys in. And there were a lot of you guys they really need for us to go out there and talk to them. When I go back home, a lot of them got respect.
Right.
They really respect.
80, 90% of
they'll
them
do what I say, so, and they'll do what you say. You know, look,
on
boy, I
GP.
can't talk to them guys. But most of them that need somebody, they need their love.
Yeah. Monkey see, monkey do. They just following their friends. They're not trying to be individuals and do their thing. They want to do what the crowd doing. They think it's cool. Anything else you want to say? Well, I ain't gonna put you on the spot, man. I appreciate you.
It's just a lot because
But just you can't do it one at a time.
I ain't a lie, you know, I have time to sit down and I think about a lot of stuff, you know. I call back home, I talk about people, you know, and I sit down and think about what can I do to help somebody, or help somebody change, or you know, or a word in no more, you know, just calling them and getting them a good advice.
That's what's up. That's the most precious thing you can give somebody is some of your time, because you can't get that back. I appreciate it, baby. Yeah. God bless, man.
All right, so we're gonna take a little brief intermission, a break. We can use a little music, a little something soulful, something nice, a little bit, so we can get these people geared up on some of these questions again. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
That's what's up.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a few more questions so we can close it out. You good with that, Nora? You good
Yes,
with
sir. You know, I got
All
your
right.
back, man.
that? All right. Wait. Hey, if you online, how many people actually came on subscription? You see that? You got that?
No, I ain't
Okay,
able to see that
If I
yet.
have to, we gotta see who's gonna get the giveaway. We're gonna see who's gonna get the giveaway. Matter of fact, now, I'm trying to think. That ain't family or friend that came through. Who's the first person to come through? We gotta get something. Who's the first person? Anybody remember? Yeah, okay. We do have one person. Let me get some. Let's see.
Got a gentleman back there in that fancy
Yeah,
desk.
might have a gentleman. Might have got a gentleman.
I think he might have been the first one
He
I
might-
seen.
He was the 1st.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let's see.
I appreciate him too, man. Thank you for coming out again, man.
Tell you
My
what,
boy.
tell you.
Goddamn.
He was the first.
My boy. He said he's gonna be here too.
Yeah, he was the first.
A lot of people
So-
say a lot of things, but they don't always do what they say. So when you find somebody that do what they say,
So he was the first. Let's tell you. Since he was the first, we gonna give him first dibs on something. So and then we gonna have another lady to get hers as well.
not a problem at all. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's see. Come on.
It's,
Let's
en-
come up here.
it's enough for everybody.
She don't want to come in the camera, so I'm gonna have to go. But she willing to talk, so I got to take the mic.
Okay. All right.
So we got 3 gift cards. You get the grand prize, but we're gonna give you a gift card. Which one of these? Now, if you go on a date, I'm gonna screw it. Women say they don't like Cheesecake Factory. I don't know if you want that. Oh yeah, I knew it. gonna get it. I knew he was gonna get that. I ain't gonna say what it is. I ain't gonna say what it is.
All right, that's what's up.
Oh,
Hey, let me let y'all know something else. I'm on the board for the Sun Center in Negative Louisiana for the kids, and we when school out, when school start back, we buy school supplies for kids. And right now, since I'm in Houston, I still send money back home to Louisiana for the kids. At Christmas time, I donated. When I was in Louisiana working, I used to take my vacation check and sell it and buy the kids stuff every year, not to lose us. And let y'all know that.
we need to record some of
Yeah,
that.
we love
Get
it.
that note. We gotta get that on. We gotta get that.
We love the
We gotta
kids.
show that positivity.
Yeah, we love the kids.
And really, let's give back to the kids. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, he could tell you about it.
No, we ain't gonna when you
But,
tell them.
Sometimes I pray and I thank the Lord, I'm 54. Man, I never thought I'd see 21.
Right.
And he'll tell you.
Yeah. A lot of them didn't make it.
Yep. And we lost a lot.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't make it. That's right. All right. That's what's up.
Let me move down with the mic without the camera.
All right. That's what's up.
Hey. Let me see which one she gonna take. You don't want? You don't want?
She don't want to take it in.
Ain't nobody can see you.
No, we can't see you.
You can't see it. Huh?
You can't see. You can take it and give it to somebody. If you don't want it, donate it to a senior citizen community or whatever you like.
If you want to,
Yeah, you can bring it and leave it on the table over here.
oh, really? Surprise. What she took surprise.
All right.
Ain't gonna
That's
put it on
what's
Front
up.
Street.
That's how we not. We gonna thank you. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it, baby.
She liked the movie.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You like what you like. With
All
no
right,
judgment.
all right.
What you got, Bill?
So we have another question. What is a good fifth date activity that both genders can enjoy?
Did you say fifth date?
Fifth date. It's a fifth date.
Fifth date.
Fifth date. That's it.
So what did you do for the first four? That's what I need to know. Cause
Well, no, we can't go into that.
that's what I'm saying. You say the fifth date.
I
Okay.
mean, we don't know who it is.
So
If
who?
you want to, yeah, you can explain. Come on. Oh, well, we can see now we got the coach. You know, anonymous. That sounds like a bold person.
We can stay
I like a
anonymous.
bold
Yeah.
person.
The reason why I asked
Hold on 1 minute before you start, ma'am. Did you want to give your Instagram, Facebook, or anything that you're doing out? Go right ahead.
Yeah, so my name is Nia Abdallah. Fun fact about me is I'm an Olympic silver medalist.
Woo! That's what's up.
In the sport of Taekwondo. I also have a book out on Amazon, the Nia Abdallah story. So go check it out. It's part one of a part 3 series. If you want to follow me on social media, Nia Abdallah on Facebook, Auntie Olympic on TikTok and Instagram. So
That's what's up. Go ahead, ma'am.
so the reason why I said fifth date is we often talk about the first, second dates, and we always fight back and forth. But once you get to about a fifth date, that means you kind of you're taking it a little bit more seriously. That's closer to being in a relationship. So I specifically asked about the fifth date for that reason. I think that's a time that you really, really can show who you are. And so I think of dates like, my example is dates like taking them to their favorite movie, and specifically understanding what movie they like, movies that y'all like together, or doing activities that you've listened to over time, whether it's you heard them mention that they want to go do a VR experience, and you would be surprised with that. So I'd like to hear what people think about kind of that date before asking them to be your girl or hinting that you want to be that girl kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, you want to
Male, female, it don't matter.
know some people married.
So the first dates, y'all done did eating out. Y'all done did the amusement park or any amusement parks.
Museum.
Y'all done all of that.
You gonna spend a little bit more money on it, but and you gonna really think about what you doing.
Okay. So what about a dinner cruise in Kima or Galveston?
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, dinner cruise.
And both people are like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I've been married for almost what? Coming up on 26 years, man.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
yeah, thank you, thank you,
I'm trying to
thank
get like you.
you. It ain't all perfect, but it's all there. Yeah.
That's my sister.
I'm close, I'm close.
Hang in there. That's the main thing. You just got to hang in there. Ain't no option to leave unless you know they being abusive or something. But other than that, leaving is not an option once you find somebody you want to spend your life with. You know.
No, I am a big believer that you reject them early so you don't have to reject them in marriage. So
Right.
I'm a big rejecter of people early. But now that I found somebody that
Right.
we want to reject, we can do it for a
There
lifetime.
you
But
go.
I wasn't gonna play them games and then decide in marriage that I wanted to reject them.
And
We
then
gonna figure that out.
It's not that much pressure if you're planning on spending your life with them, because Lord bless say the same, y'all got eternity together. So y'all be able to do any and every and all the things that you like to do.
For sure, for sure.
Anybody else want to answer this question?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. So let's put it like this. So fifth dates, yeah, I think you should be more a little bit in tune of being serious. What's the social media thing? Vetting. I think men and women don't know how to vet each other, right? So doing some of the first day should be chill, relax, get a vibe for somebody. But sometimes down the line, you gotta ask some serious questions. You gotta understand how people move. You know, you gotta ask the person certain things that people don't ask. What triggered you when you get upset? And I don't think a lot of people even ask that. What do you do when you get upset with somebody? Do you tune them out? Do you get violent? Do you run out the door? Do you communicate? And some of the things get you entwined in who that person. But we had a question about men, about accountability. I think it was accountability. Yeah, accountability, right? So
they don't listen and they won't take accountability. Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah.
But see, when you ask those questions early, they already set their standards that you can start holding them accountable. Some of the vetting. Even during going into a relationship, if you, like I tell most women, even my daughter, if a dude come over, he don't even want to take out the trash. You might want to throw him out with the trash. You don't know what happened. So it's just the principles on how people are being raised. We got to look at it.
And know your worth. You know, don't settle. You know what you worth, and then what you like. Let them know. Hey, I don't like that. Hey, you know what you did? That I like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's communication is a big thing, and that's one of the hardest things that I had.
Don't say just communication.
No, I didn't say just. I said communication.
No, effective communication. See, people get communication wrong and effective communication.
Right.
You got to be able to execute your communication.
Talk respectfully. Yeah. That's right. Honest and respectable. That's right.
We don't put effective enough on things. Everybody think because they communicate, another person understand what they saying.
Talk. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. They said DJ Will don't know how to listen. So yeah, I think that's why that's not.
Hey, I'm gonna disagree. DJ Will know how to listen. I asked him to play some music and he played it, so he can listen pretty good.
He can listen.
Yeah.
But you're a man.
Yeah.
You're a man.
Okay.
See, they gonna say a man, but listen to another man before you listen to a woman.
But you got some people.
Well, let's put it like this: a man gonna listen to the right one.
The right one.
The right one.
Just like the right woman.
Just like the woman gonna listen to the right man.
That's true.
So yeah.
And the right man know how to put a woman in her femininity.
Yes, that's important.
Yeah. See, we gotta come and make sure you know the woman can cook.
Well,
What did she say, man? No.
I was raised by my mom, so I can cooking. She don't have to know how to cook. I can get down, you know.
No, I can cook too.
Yeah. So she do. That's good. If she don't, I'm still gonna eat.
Yeah, I think most of the men in here know.
Yeah.
But we can stop more.
Well, I'm not from the South. I know how to cook.
Yeah, he from Chi-Town. He don't know how to cook that.
Please.
Oh, he from the same place Harold, old boy from Harold's chicken from.
Yeah. You know, they don't know how to put good seasoning together. Yeah, they ain't from the South.
Yeah, my cooking many a day.
I disagree, because when you eating them leftovers that next day, somebody had to cook that. What you got, Pope?
I ain't got nothing to do with
So,
her.
so this is the question. Why do happily married people share the game to single people more? teach how to get where you are.
Say that again.
Why don't happy married people share the game to single people more? Teach them how to get where they are. To teach them. Well,
There's people that's happily married. This
Yeah,
man over here.
but you'll be surprised. Everybody that's married ain't happy.
everybody talk. Nobody came to. No,
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody came to the mic.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the happy with them. Like, why don't they speak up more?
I think this is the thing. A lot of married people do speak up, but a lot of younger people just don't listen because. And let's put it like, and let's be honest, because all of y'all used to be teenagers in 21, 20. Y'all thought y'all knew everything. Y'all did everything.
They smell things.
And then so they don't listen to the older generation. They don't get the guidance. They don't hear the struggle. They tell, hey, it ain't easy. It ain't no fairy tale. It's some work in this stuff.
The thing that I would say, from my perspective, is it take a lot of compromise. You can't always get your way, so you got to, it's a lot of compromising that's going on in order to cultivate a quote unquote happy relationship.
Yeah, because some people have this notion, and somebody challenged this yesterday on the social media. Agree to disagree. Now,
Right.
when you marry, you can't agree to disagree. You have to come to a compromise because somebody's gonna feel like they got ripped off in the situation.
That's not true.
But you can't go to
You
bed
can
mad
agree
at
to
each other.
disagree. You can agree
Yeah.
to disagree. And y'all, if there's nothing serious, you can move on. You don't have to stay harping over whatever's wrong.
But that's the thing. Just because you don't think it's serious don't mean the other person don't think it's serious.
Yeah,
It's a
you
matter of perspective.
That's true.
took
But
the
you
light bill
cannot
money
win.
and went and gambled with it and lost
Now,
the
that's
money
something different,
and the
but
lights
you
off.
cannot win every fight.
What was the original question, Mr. Cole?
Why don't happy married people teach the game to single people more?
Why don't single people ask to happily married people?
Exactly.
When they do, what would they hear?
The younger generation, they too
No,
busy
even
in the
listen,
club.
like how often does the
What is that?
people?
But the question was about the happy married people.
But
They
see,
share the
but that-
negative stuff all the
this-
time.
But this is what I tell people when it comes to that. I can admire somebody's relationship or marriage, right? I can admire it. But the thing is, when you come to marriage, I am not that man and she is not that woman. So our relationship have to be tailor-made. Now, we can learn some of the coping skills when it comes
Right,
to
right.
effective communication, effective listening.
Forgiveness.
Maybe learn and what we lack of. If you know you hot-headed, hey, what can I do or be and speak to them more in a different way? Or how can I reach my wife in a different way that won't offend her? And learn those skills. I got a video, we haven't played it yet, but it's a guy talking about men leadership. How the church are now teaching men fundamental leadership roles of how to be a good husband, how to be a good father, how to do things the correct way. So when you look at it, we have a lot of the older men in church. Some of them will tell you if you sit down, but your pastor should be instilling that into you, and the women in that church and that congregation should be instilling that to the younger women at work. But we're not getting that because everybody is about, let me be seen. I want to be heard. I'm the popular person. I want to be over the organization. It's more pride than anything. But what's your thing?
She brought up a valid point. She said a lot of the stuff that they pass down.
Come to the mic.
No.
No, they don't come to the mic.
Respectfully, no.
You want a mic?
No, I'll come to the mic.
There you go. Yeah, give them your knowledge.
Everybody in TV land.
Yeah.
No, she made a valid point about some of the people sharing negative things. I think more so that nature of it is just venting, using it as a soundboard. May not be the most appropriate thing to do. But if it's me, and I'm putting me in this perspective, right? If I admire happy marriage, and that's what I'm aspiring to want to have, and I see one in my presence, then I'm going to inquire how were they able to maintain happiness, and then I may draw my own conclusion on what that looks like for me and my significant other, right?
Right.
So the reason why I asked the question is because there's a lot of people that don't see it at all. So I grew up seeing happy marriages. So I had the benefits of being able to act. But I talked to my peers and all they see was if somebody was married, it was very, very toxic, or they didn't see marriages at all. And so
But they also see, I used to say, married people make marriage look bad. And if married people over there saying, my wife don't sleep with me, which statistically is not true. Like, married people have more sex than anybody else. But all we see, no, statistically, they don't say. Married people have more sex than me. But
There you go, Will.
But why not promote married people have more sex? Like, why promote the opposite? Married people be promoting the negative stuff. And so it's like, why would we get married? Because the married people ain't happy about it.
I don't think the married people that promotes it are the married people that didn't get to find the right person for them. So when we look at it, we have to look at it. If you have somebody promoting negativity, and say about a man that had a bad experience with a woman, and he said all young dudes, which this do happen. Man, don't get married, don't get no woman. It's just
I wouldn't do that, man. You're gonna lose your money.
So the first thing as a young dude, when he get in that altercation, his mindset is taught from that person, and his negative thinking takes over because he thought, oh, that old man was right there. But then when we have a older man that's reassuring, hey, every woman is like that. You need to know how to vet. What do you want in a woman? Do you know yourself as a man first, or do you know yourself as a woman first? So if you know yourself, you know what you want, you know what you don't like. We always put negative things, like what's the one thing they say? Oh, I wasted my time with a person. Well, time is never wasted because the time you gain experience, you gain knowledge.
Right.
And with that experience and knowledge, now you got wisdom. That wisdom shapes you for the next person that you know more about yourself than you didn't know. But people rush into relationships and don't evaluate themselves.
Yeah, just to be with somebody. Yep.
On how should I, what I really want.
Yeah.
You know, not the materialistic. And that's the material. I need
Physical.
Dick foot, dick
Yeah,
back, dick
yeah.
figures, and this, that. All that is substance. So what core values do that man have that you like? Do you even know your core values? And a lot of people don't. That's just the real. So when you talk about the toxicity, when a man fits into a young person or person in a marriage speaks negative, they didn't even know who they were. And that's why it's negative. And they didn't even grow with their spouse on the way.
No.
Because I'm not the same person who I was 20 and 30 years ago.
Right on, right on.
You still in that 20 and 30 year mindset. Will I listen to somebody who's trying to be out there with a younger person and want to compete with a younger person? It doesn't make sense. We have to recognize.
But I think a good point of that is we do have to normalize happy married couples being seen, period. And having those joyous moments and being a good example. Because a lot of us have grown to live privately.
Well, Steve, you can attest to this. How many married people really post anything on social media about they happy doing that? They ain't thinking about social media. The people that's trying to show you that their relationship are great, most of the time, you don't know behind. I've seen someone behind closed doors.
But even that narrative,
yeah,
is negative.
Yeah.
Like, so we pop that negative, but there are also people that show their life and they are having a good
Yeah,
life.
because they'll
But
post for their.
anytime we see it, we go, we don't know what happened. They might be we always make anything positive into a negative. We turn it into a negative. Even the statistic, I hate the statistic of where they quote 50% of marriage end in divorce.
Right.
First of all, it's about 48% to 52%. So that means more marriages make it than not. And so we never quote 52% of marriages don't end in divorce. We always quote it on the negative side, and we do that with a lot of things. Correct. And we always talk about the negative stuff. Even this conversation, I'm asking y'all about married people. We keep going to I'm asking y'all about happily married people, and we keep talking about the non-happy.
Well, I had one.
The negative thing is out there more.
Right.
So.
And that's my point. Why don't the happy people talk more? Why is it like, oh, it's my little happy corner? But they get mad when the world is looking at it negative. Like, why y'all always talk about being single? Because when we see married people, they be doing foolery. Like,
yeah, and the single people don't have time for it or the patience for it.
More the foolery than you don't. Like, I'm playing in my marriage. Y'all gonna see everything. I'm gonna be my man. He bought me flowers. It don't matter. He bought me some skills. Y'all can see it all because I know the power of showing good relationships.
So I asked the older gentleman, I asked a few of them, older gentlemen that have been married 30, 40, 50 years. I would ask them, so, what's the secret? How you last so long? And the first thing most of them will say is just to give her everything she wants. I'm like, well, okay, that's how I go. Look, that's just what they told me. So I'm going by what they said. Yeah. Go ahead,
Well,
Pope.
I think it's more because the society standards now. It's a go, and it's about the bag. It's an even exchange, what we normally hear when we grow up. A man is supposed to provide, protect,
Right.
and cherish one, all those things, right? But even scripture, it goes for both. When you scripture say the two should become one. So a woman is supposed to provide and protect a man. It might not be the same as the man,
Right.
but it's different. And that's what people don't understand. It is a difference. People don't cultivate those type of relationships. Unfortunately, we would like to see that symbiosis of a great relationship, but unfortunately, a lot of people, like I said, you're dealing with people who don't know who they are. You're dealing with people that are dealing with past hurt and trauma and haven't healed.
Listen to your words though. People do it. You are negating the fact that they're.
No, I'm saying people do. We talking about the people I'm talking about the people that want to push the negative narrative compared to it is people.
That's my point. My question was about the people that are not listening.
And the people that's doing it, that pushing more. You heard Noah when he said his philosophy you don't agree with. He said, "Shoot, just make it happen." Hey,
No, that's what older couples
Yeah,
say.
that's what older men say.
That's
Just
what older men-
let her do what she wanted to have her way.
Talking about like when both are fulfilled, because those same older men will be like, man, like later on, or if she decides she wants a divorce, and she took all my stuff and I just did this. We got to make sure that the relationship, the ones that both people are being satisfied 100%. We didn't talk about those.
So I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put this out because I like Sean, and I hope everybody follow his YouTube. Sean has a podcast called Scary to Marry. He brings couples on it, like you said. They talk about positivity, but he brings people in that had failed relationships and stuff, and they took a step back and viewed themselves and found themselves into that. What I like about his podcast that he do, when they talk, they give different perspectives. You don't see the same thing from each couple. And that's what I said earlier. You have to tailor-make your relationship, but your core has to be the same.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people need to follow that because you see a difference in the women that come on, the men that come on. We talk about accountabilities and stuff like that. You hear it's not a gender fight, even after a bad thing. And then some of them said, hey, I found this person and it's just been bliss ever since. And those are things I think I like that he does that because, like you said, it's not promoted enough and you don't hear enough from older or some younger people that's figuring out and saying the things that they do. And they're talking about guidance from either, if it's not their parents, it's from the church or some older person that took a covenant over them. And that's what I like that he does and do. So it's out there. It just people, you know what you know unless it comes.
And it's more, the reason why I asked the question is not like we should create podcasts for it. I'm saying we should monitor the way that because we do it all the time. I always say I like to live on the right side of statistics or any statistic. And it's partly because I'm an Olympian, so I'm one out of like 2 million people became an Olympian.
Can I have your vote?
Silver. It's silver.
So, you know me. You know what?
I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, I thought out there.
Kick them one time.
But we often look at statistics, and a lot of times, if you really look at it and you flip them, it is more positive than negative, but we find the negative side. They'd be like, 30% don't do it. I'm like, 70 does. Like, we never look at it and just monitoring the way that we speak about things can change it. It's not a matter of like these married people, but monitoring like how they speak about things. Because it does affect, I don't think married people understand how much that affects the world in itself of how they portray their marriage. It does affect it. It just is what it is. That's a burden that married people are going to have for the rest of our life.
Yeah, it's a big responsibility to be married. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, it's not just your relationship. It's what people look at you and like, oh, they seem happy. They're looking to see like, what are those things? What are they doing for each other?
But you got to be careful because things ain't always what they seem now.
Yeah.
What you got, Pope?
No.
All right, all right. Is there anyone?
Last thing and killed me.
No.
But no. On a cool though, I think Nia brought up a lot of great points.
Right.
And just to echo her sentiments on a lot of the things, if you see a statistic that it does work, no matter how low it is, once you focus on that and make that statistic a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I'm adding.
That's what's up. What else you got?
What else we got? Oh, we didn't have no more questions.
Okay.
Because I think that's it. See,
Let me give you a couple.
My mama said I gotta be home when the street light come on.
Let me give you a couple things off the internet.
Okay.
All right. So the goddess again commented, why do folks still say he's a good man, Savannah? Question mark. Because Kenneth was only a good piece of pipe, a few dollars, and someone else's husband. All right. Not sure where that come from or going, but that was okay. And I got another one from DJ Field Code. And this is in reference to I guess the marriage.
Hold on. I'm bringing the mic.
Learn to listen and compromise, pray together and pray for each other. That's DJ Field Code.
Okay. Hey, that question's gonna be answered.
Okay,
We're gonna get a little context.
let's have it. Yeah.
But Savannah told him, and Kenneth wasn't nothing but a sorry man. Somebody else's husband. He's only good for 5 minutes. That is not a good man. And like Betty White said, having these men is not better than having no man. Just let it be that Jesus Christ doesn't have a man that ain't shit.
So what is this off a soap opera or something? What is? Oh, okay. I ain't seen that in a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that, ma'am. I hope that answered her question. What you got, Pope?
I have nothing. If we have nothing, we're gonna ask DJ Will to get us out so we can close the show. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, tuning in, and rotating doors. Les Joy. Thank everybody coming out for coming. And we're gonna look. I'm gonna look and have the giveaway. If I look online, I'm gonna check it out. If the person is here, we're gonna give it to them. If you're online, I know how to reach you.
So everybody that's here, if it's not a problem, they have a paper in front of them, right?
Yeah.
If you need something to write with, let us know. But leave your email address. We can put you on the email list so that way when we do this again or when we interact.
If you subscribe, hit the bell. Got people you know hit the bell.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it too.
Yeah.
And our first podcast will probably be in a couple of weeks.
Right.
We're gonna talk about the trucking industry since it's pretty interesting about that. So that's what we're gonna do in a couple of weeks. Have that going so we can get everything ready. And I know a lot of truckers are waiting to hear this since we interviewed them.
Yeah, we got some good stuff on that one.
They want this to be talked about the trucking industry. So we gonna do that. We're gonna talk about everything that's
from pillar to post.
What's going on in the trucking industry, the pay, the away from home, the professionalism that they face through, and not being home with their kids, their wives, and stuff like that. So we're gonna put all that in good context.
The physical, the mental, emotional strain they put on these guys and women that's running up and down that road every day, day in and day out. Yeah.
And we help the person for transportation. And I'm gonna send them this clip because I want them to come on the show so they can give us some stuff about this so we can ask our own questions that wasn't asked.
Yeah, we know it's all about the bottom line.
Yeah.
But let me take a minute and thank everybody from coming out, everybody that's logged in, subscribed, follow Lagniappe podcast. We're gonna do this and push this thing all the way to the moon.
And the other thing, if y'all know any community service events, anything that's going on, activities for people, especially doing positive things, hey, let us know. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we want to make sure we can get out there. We're trying to build it up so we can go all across the U.S. and do all this filming and stuff. So your participation and support would help that.
Once again, we are at Calendar's Lounge, 12288 Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas. And we got DJ Will on the ones and the twos, baby.
Instagram, Wild Willie Will.
Instagram, Wild Willie Will.
Yeah.
That's
and
what's
I
up.
thank Shaquila for making the fly for us. Thank
And thank the young lady who did the poet. Thank you. I'm gonna have to hold on a minute. Let me get my wait a minute. I gotta have my beeps ready next time. Oh goodness. All right. What we got, Pope?
That's it. Let's call it. Will, let's get that music. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. God bless. Yes, sir.
We got an artist here. Come on to the mic. Come on to the mic. Let's she come. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. We got an artist. We want to recognize the artist.
Wait a minute. Do I need to get my beeps ready?
No.
So, is system by community service events. My name is Tay Mayberry Art. I fix your shit. That's what I do. I do meditation classes. I paint and I do art therapy. I do energy medicine as well. So everything I do is energy healing. But I'm working on a portrait of myself. This is going to an art show tomorrow. I'm so uncomfortable doing this painting, but I do a lot of portraits for everybody all over the city. I paint for a majority of the poets and everything around the city. I do murals. I paint your house. I teach parties. I body paint. I face paint. I do whatever at this point. But if you would like to join me for something that is for the community, I do sound bath meditation classes. You can bring your kids, bring your whole family, whatever. All we do is 5, and we get some peace about ourselves and healing through frequency. If you would like to know more, feel free to follow me, Tay Mayberry Art, TayMayberryArt, and I look like me on every platform, baby.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Let's get it.
You know when to kill it.